Hey guys, this is Manshark Sub LPs. I'm Sub, this is Crusader Kings II, and this is episode 34 of our Long Live the King playthrough, where Filkir Sigurdar Ring, the insane, typhus suffering, immortal berserker god, I know, and we're going to seek treatment for our illness. After some, oh yeah, we also broke a non-aggression pact at one point. It was important for us to do that. That one, thank you. And we're raiding Venice. You know, as we do. It's a tourism thing. We're doing this for money and prestige. Mainly the prestige, to be honest. And each hit of this, like, we're going to be filling up the whole boat before sending it home. The boat's capable of holding 700. We're at positive monthly income. Things are going great. And with these guys staying out longer, we should be able to get our Ravager and Sea King trait upgrades fairly shortly. I think we're due for Sea King pretty sure, pretty soon, not seeking out Ravager pretty shortly, just because we have been raiding for a while. I haven't been counting, but you know, surely that's going to happen, right? We got another kid. This kid, he's 4 years old. He's not capable of an education yet. But one thing I am reminded of, we should check these people, like the ones that are adults now. Just see if any of them are converted children. Oh, what the fuck is that? We got a Buddhist? When did that happen? God, I don't even remember capturing some of these people. Because if we find any Norse people, we're going to release them. Unless they happen to be like this guy. Fuck this guy. Who's his regent anyway? I don't think he's got one. Got a lot of rivals. It's pretty killable too. We're not going to kill him just yet. Okay, this one is Old Germanic. Doesn't look like we can get her to convert. So she stays in jail. That's a Catholic, Christian, Catholic, Slavic, and Old Germanic. Yeah, wow. All right. Nothing to worry about. Speaking of things to worry about, is this guy still Norse? Yep. His heir is still Slavic, so that's fine. This guy went Norse on us in the middle of a holy war, which was a bit shitty of him. But now it just means that, well, we're going to go for a holy war at him again at some point, and, well, at his heir. Because at the moment we can't holy war, but if he becomes Slavic, then these places are the only ones that could join in on him. Speaking of which, it looks like Lithuania's gone full Romova. That's cool. Now, the phone's just ringing on me, but I'm not going to answer that. For some reason, I've left my door open tonight, so apologies if you can hear that phone. If you can't, I'll pretend I didn't say anything. Of course, if I'm silent, the odds of you hearing it will increase. Problem with that, if it's somebody who actually wants to talk to me, they're about to ring my mobile. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ah, good. Must have been a telemarketer. Or someone who didn't want to talk to me and wanted to talk to somebody else here. Yes, such insights into the life of Sub. Yeah, we got a daughter. Ah, Genius daughter. Nice. Good work, Gurkus. Good work. Oh my god. Calling again. I'm just going to let it ride because we're 5 minutes in and I'm not stopping. Okay, that was a quicker ring. Still wondering if my if my mobile's about to blow up. All right, so this place is almost done, which would be good. Then we get into the meat of the cities. We've already accumulated 158 gold. Make that about 200. Yep, 207. Yes! I have triumphed! I no longer have camp fever. Holy shit, that took like 20 years. Oh, now look at my personal combat skill. 10. 10. Everything is better. Oh my god. Thank you. About goddamn time. Little disappointed because I've been could have been like Typhoid Mary except with typhus. Now, note typhus is completely different from typhoid. Don't know how. It just is. It's not even the same sort of disease apparently. They just called it that for no good reason. We've got a child here who needs an education. You look like you're going to be good at military, so let's educate you in military. And that phone has not started ringing again, which means that whoever it was has given up. Good. Whatever, 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 whatever. Oh, what's this one from? It's East Francia would like to marry Alphonse here, who is an illegitimate bastard to one of my daughters. Daughters? Yeah. Fuck you. I'm not marrying any of my illegitimate bastard children off. Give me a line to the fucking throne or nothing. Okay, just the 2 towns left. They should be fairly quick and profitable. Are we going to burn down the Pope's house again? I think we should, because he actually had a lot of money. I'm not sure if it's still the same thing, but the Pope used to always have like a bizarre amount of money because if a bishop didn't like their lord more than the Pope, they'd send the Pope their money. So the Pope would get money from everywhere. And I think it was actually one of the reasons why they wouldn't let you play as the papacy, because it would just be ridiculous. You'd get too much money too fast, and you'd just be able to ruin everything. Whereas the Pope doesn't really like rocking the boat. So he just sits back and accumulates his money. It's another 70 gold. That's really good. Got a new heir. It's Tyke this time. Well, that's good, because Tyke's a pretty cool dude. Cool. Keep at it, Tyke. Got almost 400 bucks in the boats. And this will go really fast. Just 2 more ticks. Fuck you. Should we just kill this Jarl bloke who we have in jail? Maybe we'll end up killing him next time we have a blot. I mean, he is kind of shitty towards us. He shouldn't have that truce still. Yeah, the truce has gone away. His vassals still hate him, so they're not giving him enough everything. He's probably got something going, like, he's only got 1 chief under him. Just have a look at something real quick. So he's the chief of Shalland and I think Gilland as well. No, Shalland and Holstein. So, these areas. Well, he shouldn't have that one. Can we retract vassalage from him? I doubt it's going to let us do it very nicely. Yeah, that's going to be annoying to people. And that's Bremen over here anyway. He must own this one. Yeah, he does. That's all right. So we have effectively removed a bunch of things up here from him, which is good. Excellent. The looting has been completed. Let's hop off the island. How full are we? Yeah, I think we can go and pay the Pope a visit. Either the Pope or a Malfi. Though Malfi's going to get the entire Byzantine Empire shitty at us. The Pope's just going to get the Pope shitty at us, which, well, let's be fair. I don't care too much about the Pope. All right, let's do it. So this is going to take a while because he's got a lot of troops. The Umayyads having a bit of a yeah, there's a holy war for province, and it looks like they're losing it. Well, the Umayyads are losing it. That's interesting because then that'll become part of Lombardy because it looks like he's the one winning. Like he's the one who declared the war and is therefore now kicking ass at it. Yep, family first. So how much does a duchy cost? 200 gold. Oh, that's the titular duchy though. That's different. 100 gold. Right. Pretty sure the titular duchy, we don't have to worry about it in terms of our maximum ducal titles because it doesn't mean anything. Let's have a quick scan through these buildings. You know what? I'm going to wait until we get 500 prestige because then we can upgrade that. Cool. Good work, mate. Yeah, it sounds like a plan. The problem here is that Tusculum is going to take us forever to get through. It'll be worth it, I think. Ooh, 50 tech points from Constantinople. It went to military, which is always good, but I don't have anything in military to put it towards just yet. Let's just have a look at some of this shit because I feel like we should make a little bit of a purchase somewhere. It's really hard to decide at the moment because all of our things are actually maxed except for shipbuilding. Whereas over here, cultural advances, how far are we off that? We're like 500 miles away from that. But everything else is getting steady advancements. Yeah, okay, we're going to leave that alone for the moment. A lot of places are imposing absolute, what you calls it, absolute tribal organization, which is good. We need a new commander down here. One of the old ones must have died. That's all right. Bring in Braggy. Done. Ooh, now, here's a way that we can kill the Duke, this guy, the Jarl, without actually having him get shitty at me. Holy shit, he's worth 145 gold? I'd rather kill him, to be honest, because if we kill him, fuck you, let me see him. There we are. If we kill him, his Jarldom titles will get split between his heir and another heir. Pretty sure that's how it's going to work. I could order him murdered, but I don't particularly want to. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, we're going to start doing a little bit of releasing. You know what, fuck it, let's roll the dice. There's a chance that we'll murder him. And we'll just take that chance. If it doesn't work, we'll have to, get rid of him one of the old-fashioned ways. This woman, what'd I say? We'll roll the dice? Yep. Now, let's have a look at what happened. Yeah, it split, Holstein and Shalland. So Holstein went to this kid, who does not like me because we humiliated his close kin. Also, he's Old Norse, whatever. Now, because he's an infidel, only Old Germanic subjects will react when I reject his shit. That's fine. What about this kid? This kid's Norse. Still doesn't like me because I humiliated his close kin and all that sort of business. So we can't revoke his title without him getting shit at me. We could always grant his independence and then attack him for it, but I don't think that'd be the right way to go. So all we do is just sort of sit here until he does something stupid, which he may well do. I mean, additionally, we could have him just utterly straight up murdered, but we'd want to deal with this guy first. Ooh. I got a plan, but it's going to have to wait for us to finish our raiding business. I think it's a good plan. It will be the best plan, the greatest plan, believe me. Okay, we done with the sacrifices? We are indeed, and we've got a truce expiring with some bishop over in... Were we ever at war with this dude? Guess so. Anyway, we've just gotten a whole lot of prestige, so I'm going to use it to... we don't actually have a shipbuilder thing. Well, that sucks. I'm going to use it to build some more stuff then. Oh yeah, it's going to take forever. You're enjoying the feast when a shrill scream from the other end of the room suddenly draws your attention. Stark naked, Jarl Hawker, who is insane, is running around the table waving his arms while screaming that he is on fire. You groan and bury your face in your hands. Now, because I'm a lunatic, the only option I hear is, and so he is, and so am I. Ah! That's amazing. We also have a new heir, but that doesn't even matter. This guy again. He's good. Don't get me wrong, he's good. Excellent. Feast is over. So that's actually a positive use of the lunatic trait, assuming that it didn't piss off any of our vassals, which I feel like it didn't. Oh, he's in jail. I don't care about him. Yeah, it didn't. It's just a lunatic thing. So these guys are giving me reduced income, which is shitty of them, but I'm going to deal with that in a moment. You know what? I'd probably deal with it now. Show me your shit. You're at 1.2k, you don't have any prestige, and you've only got packed to these guys, and you've got one vassal who has no damned anything. All right, my friend, I got some bad news for you. So I can't imprison him, but I can attempt to revoke his title. Once I have 100 prestige, I can attempt to revoke his title. Or I can attempt to revoke his chiefdom titles. So he's got Finn, Blekinge, and Shelland. Well, he never deserved to have Blekinge in the first place. What say you, bitch? Yep, okay, so great. He's given me Blekinge. Great. I don't actually want Blekinge, to be perfectly honest, but I'll hold on to it for the moment. Now, give me Shelland, bitch. So I can keep on doing this. There is no penalty. Ah, he gave me Shelland. Now, give me Finn, bitch. Oh, the Marshal has some ideas. It'll cost us 15 gold, but it's worth it. Eventually, we push him too far. Oh, he gave away Finn, and now he is nobody. All right, let's have a look at the duchies. So we just got Finn and Shallan. So we need to actually give those away to somebody. So let's go and find a noble. Look at this guy. Yeah, he'll do. Excellent. Congratulations, buddy. You are the new landed title of Finn and Shalland. Congratulations. And I'm also going to find a new guy for these. No, I don't think I was. Who owns this? This guy. He's a direct vassal. Yeah, okay. Gonna run a little bit of a risk here and give this guy Blekinge. He'll need one of these two counties to form the damn thing. All right, so we just turfed that guy out without even having a war about it. This guy's next, but we really can't do anything for him right now, apart from planning to kill him. I better put this guy in charge. Who's actually holding this guy? Oh, Badshah. Can we arrange his, No, we really can't do anything there. That's all right. So this kid has two vassals, Chief of Bremen and Vagodi of Hamburg. And he owns Hamburg and Holstein. I can't revoke any of his things because he's not an infidel, unlike his associate. If I have him murdered, I think it'll be legit. This kid doesn't really care too much, but we can probably have him murdered as well later on. This kid's only 3 goddamn years old. Whatever. I don't care at the moment. Oh, we've got a bunch of that dude's children arriving at my court or whatever. Yeah, so that actually went down a lot better than I expected. I thought he was going to declare war on us at some point, in which case we would have to, march on in, kick the shit out of him, imprison him, and, you know, revoke his shit like that. My daughter here is a fortune builder. Good on her. And we can send Dag into hiding. What is somebody trying to murder him? Yeah, they are, but whatever. He'll be right. We can still press tribal claims for Jarl Ulfir of Holstein. That's this kid here. Because he's got a... What? That doesn't make any sense. Whatever. So the problem with doing it how we just did is that... just let me have a look at this. Wants control of a chiefdom of Vestfold. He should probably have that then. Yep. Sorted. Yeah, the problem with doing things like we did is I'm pretty sure we just got rid of the Duchy of Shalland. Yep, we did. So, I mean, we can remake it. That's no problem. Okay, this is actually a proper prince, and they're trying to marry him off to this one. Yeah, sure, that's no problem. Do it. I'm not ready to attack any of the Francias just yet. Really do wish that, like rebellions would stop sending me marriage requests. That's just weird. What did I just tell you, you fucker? Oh my god. There must be a way to turn those off, but honestly, I can't be bothered looking for them. I'd rather just whinge. How we doing over here? Really well. We don't have any factions. That's always good news. Plots sort of dissolve as they come in. Why won't you end your plot? Because you don't like me. Because you're Old Norse. Most of the Varangian Guard are probably going to be Old Norse, which does tend to become a bit of an issue. But at the moment it's not, so I don't care. How are we doing here? Yep, all fine. Fine-ish. Great. The laws are still good. All of the laws should be, yeah, based on the important place, the actual empire. Can't change anything for a year. I don't think there's anything that we want to change. We might be changing our centralization once we go feudal, because we've got like a -10 on this because of being tribal. So we're going to get even more on top of that. Could be worth it. And here goes Tusculum. There we are. Nice. 60 gold from it. That's really good for a castle. Like, really good. And let's just get this one sorted. Come on, guys. Get looting. Nice and right proper. Thank you. So Wessex must be, which one is Wessex anyway? It's this one here, isn't it? Yeah, Wessex must have, yeah, he's got tributaries. Westmoreland, Mercia, Kent, and Huich. I'm actually surprised that he managed to get Mercia to be one of his vassals, not vassals, his tributaries. It's kind of impressive. How's the spread of religion going, guys? Ooh, he's already finished spreading that. Okay, we got to move him. You're done there, buddy. Go down to that one. And after that, we've just got Finland and Skane to deal with. And of course, some bullshit around here that I'm not terribly concerned about. Good news is that the Pomeranian, at the very least, is converting his stuff to Germanic, which is probably pissing his guys off really, like, a lot. And only these places up here, which that's 2 places, isn't it? Yeah. And a quick check of one thing here. Where are the Catholic holy sites? Jerusalem, Rome, Cologne, Kent, and where? It's not Constantinople. That's part of the Orthodox shit. Where are your other holy sites? So 1, 2, 3, 4. This one over here, Santiago, isn't it? Yeah, it's a slightly different back shade. Yep, good, good. I thought it was somewhere in Spain. Well, I thought it was somewhere. Yeah, great. Real authoritarian presence on the battlefield, that one is. The Jarl of Finnmark, why don't you like me, bro? Because you think I'm a heretic. How'd you like 15 bucks? And a speed conversion. Good man. So now he loves me. Excellent. How full are we? It's almost not worth looting this place. It's not worth looting this place. Let's go home. Though we're not actually going to go home. What we're going to do is just pop on down to Genoa real quick. Fill up. Because we've got like 12. Oh, hang on. What's happening here? We had a jolly great time dressing up as wild men, dancing chained together and appearing shaggy and hairy from head to foot. Too bad the fun was interrupted when a careless person set us on fire. The pain, but it was worth it. That makes us maimed. Not great. Not great. I was saved from any greater harm by a courtier, which is I have a 60% chance of becoming wounded, and get a plus 15 opinion with Herolfa, or some fool pulled spirits over me, which is a 70%. Okay, this is the best option here. And it looks like we haven't become wounded. Not that wounded would be an issue, we'd recover from that. Maimed is an issue because it means that, you're losing a limb. Okay, have we filled up yet? Almost. Okay, we're full. Let's go home. I actually send him back to the main place because we're going to re-raise him and send him back out. We got a son, a genius son. Thank you, Langarut. Sorry about your vomiting that you've just developed. Oh, actually, that's a genius son too. It's a genius grandson. Thank you, Baldir. And when the army gets back, we'll do a little bit of spending and then call it the end of the episode, because that's what it'll be. Landmark converted to the Germanic faith. That was one up here, right? No. Where the fuck was that? Was it one of the ones over here, maybe? Yeah, this one here. Oh, we still got to convert this one away from Sulmanesco. Sulmanesco. Yeah, whatever. We really should start doing holy wars on this bloke. Not this bloke, this bloke. The mutilator. When our boat gets back, I'll show you why. If it'll let me. Pretty sure it'll do it. This kid isn't particularly good at anything, but let's put in stewardship. Actually, no, let's put in learning. We could always use more learners. Fuck off. Here come the boats. Pray to Odin that she recovers. There we go. That's a nice amount of gold. Very nice. You piss off. So I'm going to put down this retinue. They can fuck off for the moment. That's fine. Now let me just show you this thing. So if we declared war on this guy, it says that we've got great holy wars for Lithuania and fuck. It says that we could do great holy wars, but they haven't started yet, unfortunately. So we're just going to have to wait for that's for Lithuania or Ruthenia. We'd obviously declare for Lithuania to give us all that. We do a holy war for this place, holy war for this one county here, holy war for Polotsk, holy war for Ruthenia, for Pskov, that's one county, Samogotchia, the beds, like holy wars for everywhere. What we would do is we'd do a holy war for like this place, and then we'd grab that one off that dude and just go from there and see how we go. Because coastal provinces are good for us, and also because he doesn't have any other Ramova dudes near him. He's the only Ramova on the entire map apart from this guy, who he's probably at war, like probably not happy with. He's actually defending against independence dudes. So, whatever. We might do that next episode, or we might continue on trying to grab some money because, well, money is good at this point in time because we can always do holy wars at some other point. But at the moment, what we're trying to do is, so let's just have a look thing. So this here won't be converted to anything. If we upgrade it one step, it'll be upgraded to a keep. Keeps do exactly the same thing as training grounds, but are better. So level 1 shit doesn't do anything. And here you can see this will convert to a barracks 1. If you upgrade it, it will still convert to a barracks 1. But then if you upgrade it again, it converts to a barracks 2. So we definitely want this stuff to be like ready to go. Now it says that we're out of prestige here, but what we're going to do is see about creating some duchies. So we're going to create Visby. Visby is a titular duchy, which means that it shouldn't matter in terms of vassal opinion that we have it. It does actually matter, as it turns out. So we're going to destroy Visby right now. What a pain in the ass. There we are, Visby. Going to destroy it. It'll cost us exactly what we just got. The opinion penalty doesn't matter because there are no vassals of it. So that's okay. That just cost us 200 gold for no good reason. Pain in the ass. What we are going to do, though, is create the Duchy of Shalland. Now, again, we'd have too many duchies. So we're just going to give it to this dude. Jarldom of Shalland. Boom. We got the prestige from it. Let's see, what else do we have? What about Iceland? Do these guys own the same thing? Chief of Vestersland and Chief of Ostersland. Perfect. And they're held under the Jarldom of Ostersland over here. So what I'm actually going to do is he held under the same guy? No, he's a direct vassal of mine. This guy is beholden to this guy. I don't want that. I want this guy to have the duchy. So let's just make the duchy of Iceland. Pop. Then we're going to give it to this dude. Grant landed title. Jarldom of Iceland. And grant him everything under it. And that's given him this guy as a direct vassal. And it's actually kicked him out from under the other guy. So now he's my direct vassal. And he's going to love me for it. Good on him. What else do we have? Brunswick. Where's Brunswick at? Brunswick is all of this. So this is all held by Chief of Braunschweig and Oldenburg. Braunschweig and Oldenburg, and the Chief of Osnabrück. He's ambitious. He's a coward. All right, well, this guy will get it. So the reason why he hasn't formed it yet is because he doesn't hold these other ones. But I hold enough by virtue of being the vassal of these dudes that I can make the whole damn thing. And I'm going to give it to this guy. So you can see what effect this is having on my prestige. It's really jumping the fuck up. Jarldom of Brunswick. Always check that include lesser titles unless you want problems further on down the way. Not going to make Scania, but we can certainly make Vestlandet. Let's just have a quick check of these guys. Hordaland, Rogaland. These guys should all be single. Yep, perfect. So we're just going to give it to Agdir. Yep, great. Thank you. Yep, awesome. Grant landed title, and it's going to be the Jarldom of Vestlandet. Include all lessers. Thank you. This is also kicking down my vassal limit, which is amazing. Now, we could create Scania, but we're not going to because I'm keeping a hold of Skane for the moment. Really need to get this guy to betray me in some fashion. Anyway, that's given us a lot more prestige, so let's just have a quick scan around of what we can build in places. Yep, excellent. Okay, so now we're down to 350. That's not going to be enough to build anything in any of these places, I think. Nope, they all need 400. That's all right. We'll save that. We've gone well over time, so I've been Sub. You've been yourselves. Later.